What are 4 needs that your woman desperately wants you to meet? That's our topic today on The Beat. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. My name is Alan Parr, and so today I want to take a look at just one verse, and I believe this one verse teaches us how we as men can build a 4-sided fortress around our women so that they feel totally and completely secure in our love. And so the first need that we must meet is their need for quality time. 1 Peter 3:7 says, "Husbands likewise dwell with your wives." Now this does not come natural for most of us because most of us by nature are task-oriented beings. But this involves us setting up conversations that are unhurried, uninterrupted, making sure that we are an undistracted listener, maybe setting up some creative date nights, and also being intentional about carving out time so that we are not guilty of giving all of our time and all of our energy to everything and everyone else, so much so that when we come home, we have absolutely nothing left to pour into our women. And so the first need that we must be intentional about meeting is her need for quality time. The second is her need for understanding. Peter goes on to say, "Husbands likewise dwell with your wives in an understanding way." Every woman wants a man who pays attention to her, who understands her, who studies her. And so what are her gifts? What are her talents? What are her desires? What are her dreams? What are her goals? How is God working in her life? What are her greatest fears? What are her greatest insecurities? So this involves us taking a genuine interest in the things that matter to her the most, even if they don't matter to us. This means listening to her more than talking about ourselves, our interests, our accomplishments, our successes, and all of the other things that matter most to us. The third is her need to be valued. Peter goes on to say, "Husbands likewise dwell with your wives in an understanding way, giving honor to the wife." The Greek word here for honor literally means to assign value to or to show preference to. Think of it like fine china. We don't treat china the same way we do our regular dishware because it is special to us. We show preference to it. We value it. So in the same way, our women have a strong need to know that next to God, there is nothing and no one that is more important in our world than them. She needs to know that she comes before our business pursuits, our career aspirations, our ministry, our hobbies, time with our boys, because if we don't value her and prioritize her, oftentimes she will become quickly insecure in the relationship because she will feel like she's competing for our time, our attention, and our love. The fourth and final need is her need for protection. Peter says here, "Husbands likewise dwell with your wives in an understanding way, giving honor to the wife as to the weaker vessel." Now notice here that Peter doesn't say that the woman is weaker, but he's instructing the men to treat or deal with our wives as if she is the weaker vessel. Now we know that women in many ways are stronger than men. They live longer than men. They have a higher threshold for pain than men. But what Peter is saying here is beneath all of that strength, she has a strong need to feel totally protected and to have a safe place to land where she doesn't always need to be strong. This involves her strong need to feel physically protected, financially covered, and emotionally safe, which means we as men have to be intentional about creating a safe environment where she can feel free to share her deepest regrets, fears, insecurities, and failures without fear of being judged. Notice also, men, that Peter gives us a motivation. He says we should do this so that our prayers would not be hindered. So in other words, God is saying, why should I bless you with the thing that you are asking me for if I know it's only going to take you further away from loving and honoring the gift that I have given you? So men, I confess to you that these are things that I am learning every single day about how I can be the husband that God intends for me to be and the man that my wife needs me to be. So I want to encourage us to meditate on this one scripture so that we can build a 4-sided fortress around our women that involve quality time, understanding, value, and protection that is so strong that she won't want to get out and predators can't get in. If you found this video helpful in any way, please do me a favor and share it with somebody that you know needs to hear this message. If you haven't done so already, please head over to my YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button above. Hey, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on The Beat.